doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-Man Weave.
Yo, what's good out there, people? We back, baby. It's your 3 favorite guys from the 3-Man Weave podcast. It's your boy Cannon.
You already know it's your boy D Hill. Hill going Hill regardless, baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
El Presidente. AJ, I'm still here. They ain't got rid of me yet. It's alright.
He's still here, baby. What's good?
We don't know for how long though, but you know what I'm saying? He here. He here though.
We working on some things.
Working on some things.
Yeah.
While we working on some things, you know what I'm saying? What we did on our first episode, what we do? We popped some champagne. We was celebrating.
Yeah, we celebrated.
We on all major platforms now, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
We on all major platforms now,
Yeah,
baby.
We
lit. We lit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Pour it up, AJ
man.
and Spirit.
On the road to success, man. You gotta enjoy the journey.
You already know,
You gotta enjoy the journey. Okay, AJ, I see you.
What AJ on? What AJ on?
What
Sheesh.
you think?
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah, you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar.
Jamie. You already know, email podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Instagram 3manweave _ 3Man Weave on YouTube. We 3Man Weave on everything now.
Everything,
Spotify, Google Play,
Yeah.
iTunes. What? Overcast, Podbean. We here. We on everything now, man. I'm so excited, man. Let's get it, man. We here.
We here, baby. Yo, man. We on everything like Hill said, and so without further ado, let's not keep the people waiting. Let's get the people what they came here for, and that's for their 3 favorite people to change the narrative on, what mainstream sports and how they like to spend things. So, how we gonna kick it off this week, Hill?
College basketball is back.
Yes, sir.
We had a couple games. Was it Tuesday? Games Tuesday.
Super Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on the college basketball upcoming season? That's really what I want to just kick it off with.
AJ, you want to go ahead and take that?
Man, I think this is going to be one of the most exciting seasons that we've had in a while because everybody has their eyes on Duke. Everyone's expecting Duke. I always feel like things are always better when you have somebody with that target on their back.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now, Duke has that target on their back. They got these young freshmen. They had that recruiting class coming in. Everybody thinks that, Duke is, the king of the hill right now. But some other good teams up there, some really solid teams up there that can really, really challenge Duke in that, in that tournament, in March. And, even though it's college basketball, at the end of the day, a freshman. And when you get to the tournament, it's all about point guard play. It's having that experience is also a beautiful thing. So I don't think it's, we can just write it in the books and say, look, Duke got it. Because, it's different than being in high school playing, 16 games or whatever. And, Zion looked great against Kentucky.
Yeah.
Well, he played his whole high school career against the Brady Bunch. I seen a whole bunch of Justin Bieber's guard come in, all his highlight tapes, and I am happy that, he came out and he did what he did against Kentucky. He did take, a couple, jump shots that, I feel like gave me a little bit more confidence in him, but, not to, really nitpick, but that one, that 3 that he hit, it wasn't really contested, and that shit was slow development, boy. It was just like,
Yeah, that's a look.
So I feel like, they're going to be a great team. I just, I need to see it more. Because, at the end of the day, I feel like they was playing on cloud 9. They had all the hype coming in. They just was rolling. Everything was clicking. When they hit some adversity and they down, and, people really challenge them, and, a team come in there that ain't really scared of them, and it's a bunch of upperclassmen that's like, I'm supposed to be here too. I want to see that. And they going to get that because it's the ACC. ACC got some dogs.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. And that's my whole thing. I ain't going to cut you off,
No,
Brian.
you good.
But, UNC always going to be UNC. They're going to be tough. And that's a top rivalry. So,
Yes,
I don't
sir.
care what their record going to be.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be an
Absolutely.
ugly game. They're going to muck it up, and they're going to fight to the finish. Virginia going to make it ugly regardless. They may not win, but the score may be 35-36.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be ugly, and they're going to muck it up. And I want to see how Duke handles that. because I understand they was going against Kentucky. Kentucky was the number 2 ranked team. They were supposed to be. They had another highly ranked recruiting class. They were supposed to be tough too. Duke made it look easy. So, but like I said, they came out there. Supposed to have been a good game, but once again, Duke made it look easy. When you play Virginia, it ain't gonna be easy. When you play UNC, it ain't gonna be easy. Like, I want to understand how they gonna handle that adversity, because they are still young. They gonna be good potentially, but they are still young. They still freshmen, and you know what I'm saying, that's gonna separate the men from the boys right then and there.
This might be a little bit of a homer call, but don't sleep on Florida State in the ACC. Leonard Hamilton always got a good defense.
Can't sleep on any team.
Like, he always got some Africans that's at least 7 foot and above. They play some defense, they play hard, and they got lit. And so I just feel like going through that gauntlet of the ACC, through all the teams, what, like you said, North Carolina, Virginia
Tech,
Florida State, Tech. Some, and these coaches, like even in Clemson and NC State, they been having them boys play. They have playing hard, and so this ain't just gonna be an easy ride. Like ACC basketball is up there. Like,
so is it a threat somewhere else?
Run through it.
Is it a threat somewhere else? Do we?
Man,
because it sounds like we ready to just give it to Duke, and
let me
do we respect anybody else?
Let me tell you what I know. I know that I haven't seen anybody in the modern era put up almost 120 on Kentucky.
Yeah.
And have 60 on them boys at the half. Now, I was just like y'all. I was skeptics coming in, but I'm on the Duke train right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. R.J. Barrett, you have the best all-around player, the player that's perfect for college basketball, like a coach's dream. Then you got Zion, who is, I haven't seen anybody this athletic since I can't recall. I mean, this dude is just super freakishly athletic. And to add to AJ's point, like, we had the skepticism because of who he played in the high school caliber of competition. But if you can hit the mid-range jumper, which he clearly displayed that in the game, dribble, pull up, bam, mid-range. And to me, that's a basic basketball move. If you have that in your arsenal, that's always there. So if I can do that, and not only that, you said the 3, AJ, was kind of slow developing. I didn't think it was slow developing. I just thought it was fluent. It wasn't nobody closing out, so he was just like, he took his time with it. And so to me, that shows growth as a player to already not be rushing out there. And he made sure his elbow was lined up. I mean, he sank it. Didn't take a lot of threes, but no need to. But one thing I noticed was when he caught that ball and he was on a pivot and that triple threat, you have no idea what to do now, because his first step was like LeBron's. I mean, he took one dribble and one step, and he literally was in layup mode already. And then you got Cam Reddish, who everybody forgets about. If, he got the three-pointer, got the mid-range, can strap on the wing as a defender. And then you bring in Coach K to tie it all together. And they got a lot of other talent on there. I mean, I'm not going to get into their whole roster, but they just got a lot of talent. Kentucky was number 2 in the country.
I didn't see it. I ain't see number 2. I was already surprised that they was number 2. I'm like, how was you ranked higher than Duke to begin with? And then when you go out there and get pummeled like that,
it was bad.
Solidified what I was thinking with y'all was number 2.
I could definitely see how you have your hesitations towards Kentucky, but at the end of the day, Coach Cal was always Coach Cal, and so I'm like, he also had.
They there.
I know,
they just got.
So they had the highly talented, because they had 3 of the top 5 guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And it was just like they had the freshman class, but Cal ain't never fallen off with recruiting. Cal always gonna be a recruiter. Cal always gonna get his guys. And, that's one thing about freshmen. Freshmen you can't really predict how it's gonna what's gonna happen. So Duke came in. They like if you would have said what's the perfect start to a Duke season, and like how would everything go right, that's what you would imagine. Literally every single thing went right for Duke, and everything went wrong for Kentucky. I don't imagine it happening for Kentucky for the rest of the season. And so I'm not counting Kentucky out, because Cal's always going to get his
they'll be there.
When the last time Cal been Cal?
I mean, they get there.
Since, I mean, these one and done, these other programs and called up to him.
Yeah.
He was the first one on board.
Yeah.
So he
that
was,
hurts you. That's the thing about
and that's
one
what I'm
done.
saying. When the last time
Yeah.
Cal been Cal? Because he ain't getting these RJ Barretts like he used to.
I mean,
he getting.
he get it now.
He ain't doing nothing with it.
You know, it's just like, because now
Kentucky's happy.
they don't necessarily go where the basketball
They're
is.
not winning, but they winning.
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but like I said, we did have a question from, we got email once again, podcast.3.man.weave@gmail. Like
Yes,
I said, you email your questions, DM your questions.
Thank you for your email.
Yeah. Once you hit us up with your questions, it's going to go on air. So, like I said, it's from Alexander Best. He said he's the founder of Fitness 10 Times.
Okay.
He
Shout
said,
out to you. I need to get in the gym.
yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
definitely, yeah.
Look us up, man. Look us up. Let's work together. Let's get it popping.
He said first and foremost, he want to let it be known that he's a Tar Heel fan.
Okay. Respect. I
But-
got Duke going all the way, baby.
But he got the butt. He got the butt in all caps. He said, "Are we witnessing another Fab Five type resurgence?"
It's looking like it. I'm with him.
What you think, AJ? Because he got a two-part question. So is this another Fab Five type resurgence type moment right here?
It's definitely a top three. It's a fab three. A tremendous three.
He definitely broke it down. Like,
Yeah.
it's fab. It's fabulous, dude. It's fabuloso over there.
I'm going to say, this is definitely Fab, but it's like how Fabulous spell his name. This is FABOLOUS. This ain't necessarily like Fab 5 just yet, because that team was something like that. Was like something crazy. Now, I'm not saying it can't, but I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment.
Yeah, we only see one game.
One game.
Yeah. Right now, but
Absolutely.
I definitely think this definitely has one of those, special feels to it.
But here go the meat of his real question. Is Zion the next LeBron? Whew.
I'm gonna take this one.
Go ahead. I was waiting for it.
And this is my theory, man. The reason why I don't think Kevin Durant or Steph Curry or Kawhi Leonard or somebody like that is the next LeBron is because, to me, in my lifetime, I've only seen three. So that leads me to believe that one has to be on the tail end of his career for the next to emerge. So, case in point, Michael Jordan, end of his career, Kobe Bryant emerges as controller of the NBA. Kobe Bryant's at the top of his game, enters LeBron James. He emerges to the top, exits Kobe Bryant. LeBron has reached the pinnacle. He's at the final act of his career, I believe, with the Lakers. I think enters the new next generation. And the reason why I'm thinking he's the next LeBron James is I've never in my life seen 280 pounds be as agile and as quick off the first step and explode like Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
So, to me, if he stays healthy, if he listens to Coach K, and he's fundamentally sound, and he adds that athleticism piece to it, who can stop this kid? What's the person that emailed? What's his name?
Alexander Best.
You on to it, man. I think we are witnessing the next. I'm with you.
So, here's just like my little rebuttal.
I knew it was coming.
To put I hate putting the next so-and-so on someone. And the reason why I don't want to put the next LeBron on Zion just because LeBron, just like Zion, from high school, they was that dude. But what kind of, changes it is just because of the rules. LeBron came to the NBA straight out of high school. No, extra coaches, do the development. And LeBron was always, mentally ahead of a lot. Like, LeBron's just not just some, dominant force you can't stop. LeBron is also a very cerebral basketball player. Like, he knows the game, man. Like, he knows wherever, people are going to be on the floor. And he's a point forward. He can, distribute the ball. He can,
We shall see.
Possess that trait. I just haven't seen it yet.
We shall see.
I just see Zion being a super physically imposing force on the basketball court that can get to his spot. I don't know if he has the mentality of a LeBron yet, where, yeah, I can get here, but if I get here, it's still going to be a tough shot for me, but I'm going to draw your defender and make an easy shot for you. And I can get you the ball at any point. I don't know if Zion has that yet. So I feel like it's a little bit more nuanced than to just say, oh, we got a 6'7", 6'8" dude, 285, who can jump out the gym, and he's super athletic, to call him the next LeBron.
My quick rebuttal to your point will be he plays under Coach K. Like all of those things that you want to be instilled in the player that you talk about that LeBron has, like he's gonna have the opportunity to learn that. And if he wants it as much as if his want to be great can match his God-given talent, then to me the sky's the limit, because you know the basketball titans have gave him the greatest opportunity to learn from the greatest coach in the game, and then go to the next level. That's something that LeBron didn't even have. So it could actually be, you say LeBron went, you say LeBron went, but he could actually rise quicker. We may not know.
It's like, so, like,
I hope the Wizards get him too.
Yeah, so
please don't.
Throughout history, I've always said I've never been on players, that go from Duke to the NBA. But ironically, I feel like Zion going to Duke was the most beneficial for him, because he was a bruiser. He can get to the basket, he can just overpower and dominate his, lesser competition that he played. And I feel like Coach K actually going to teach him and say, okay, but if you have a shot, it's going to help you get to the basket a little bit easier. Now, the defense is going, have to, they're going to have to sag off of you and just allow you to shoot. Or they're going to play up close and try and get a venue to disrupt your shot. And then you can just blow past them with your first step. And it's going to make it harder. So I think going to Duke is going to help him. Yeah. But still, when you get to the NBA, it's a lot different.
A lot different. I agree.
Because you're playing against athletes every night.
Yeah.
See, that's
especially in this new era NBA, at his size, if this was like the 90s, I'd be like, oh yeah, Zion did. But now, people his size, they can move with him, they can guard him. And so that's gonna pose a little bit of trouble.
When we got this question, I was hyped. I was like, okay. I'm like, LeBron? I sat back, I'm like, I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I understand, I like it. Then Steve Kerr, he confirmed it. He trying to co-sign with it. I'm like, okay, he might be the new LeBron. Because we never seen nobody like LeBron when LeBron came. LeBron was an athletic freak. And he was the biggest and most athletic we've seen at that position. Like, ever. Let's be honest. So that's how I can see the comparison. But now listening to your rebuttal, I kind of think Zion gonna be in this NBA gonna be the next modern day Shaq.
Because ain't nobody like. I mean, it don't matter if it's the next. I think he gonna be the greatest.
Think about it. Think about when Shaq came. Shaq is the most dominating force we've ever seen on the basketball court. We've never seen somebody Zion size and that can move like a guard. Like
it ain't fair.
And he out here 280. Who gonna check him? Bro. Who gonna check him?
But see, also,
who gonna check him?
At 280 is not gonna be able to make it in the NBA because he's gonna tire himself out.
But he's not tired.
It's like we're saying that because, but we're not accustomed to seeing. But you're telling me that because we've never seen it before. But what we're saying is he's a different breed, bro. He's been playing at this. He's been playing crazy.
It's a creative player right here. It's a creative player right here.
2 games with multiple back-to-backs, having to travel from Philly.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. High school players who play travel basketball, they play just about 82 to 90 to 100 games a year, bro. So it's like he's been playing the games.
He's only going to get in more and more shape.
NBA players.
I completely understand that. I'm just saying, if he is healthy, like you're bringing health into it. If he is healthy, I don't think the endurance is going to be the case because it's not like it's a new thing that he's playing with this weight. That's his weight. That's what he's used to.
He's going to get in more and more shape. Like,
is he though?
Why wouldn't he? He's
working out every day.
He's going to get better. It's better trainers every level.
He's not Jabari Parker. This is what I'm saying. Like, he is a different. He's in a class of his own, bro.
We've seen Jabari Parker before.
Yeah.
Like we've seen him before.
We've never seen this. Like, Coach K literally had to call. He had to bring this man. Like, this man tried to block a floater. Like, he really believed he can get and do anything out there. And so, like, he had to come. Like, listen, calm down. I don't need you trying to block floaters, because he was so high on that that he almost hurt himself when he came down. And they said that this man, he out, you know, the little jump meter that they use.
Had to go get another meter.
He out jumped that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, at 280 to be out jumping that, like, and nobody else is doing like LeBron didn't do that. Nobody did that. So this is not a person that we've seen. We're in new territory.
We've never seen somebody that carried this weight to do it this like this.
Yeah,
do it in the league. It's different, man.
I'm banking on him.
Hey,
I'm banking on him.
We was reserved about his competition in high school. He answered that.
He cooked up first night.
So now we're gonna let him let him go through this season. Let him go through this season. Let's keep going.
It's not as easy as you think.
Keep answering.
On some needs.
Keep answering the questions, Zion. That's all. That's all. Just keep answering. They gonna keep
But
asking.
I mean, if your knees, you know, God created him, man.
You know
like, if his knees is genetically prepared to match his weight, like, it's nothing that nobody else can do about that, man.
Understand, AJ? He ain't got our knees. He ain't got our knees. These some other knees. These some Zion knees. You know what I'm saying?
These are the knees of the original man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got them great value knees out there. We ain't, these ain't our knees.
Oh, man. Yo, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving, man.
Keep it moving, man. Yeah, so that was our only was that our only two? The first topic, was that also brought to us by, or did we have
that was
another?
all, with college basketball, I just segued in that.
Okay.
Because I knew that was the question. But you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to take over, but they freed Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
They freed Jimmy, man. I'm glad we waited to do our show, man. That breaking news. I love breaking news when they freed my man, and we was just talking about that today. Jimmy Butler to the 76ers.
They freed him.
If y'all recall, it's on.
AJ said it this morning.
Hey, but yeah, they got a freedom. But let's think about what I said on the show. He gonna tip the scale wherever he go.
He definitely done tipped the scale down.
Now he on the Sixers. Woo! Come on, man.
They look like they maybe can win it. They maybe can win it.
Cause the way Embiid is playing right now. Embiid out here looking unstoppable. Ben Simmons is still Ben Simmons, silky smooth. What happened?
So I think this is the perfect team for Jimmy
I
because
think
it's
so
still a
too.
young team.
Yeah.
You take out
Covington.
that whole ass and put in Joel, who actually dog and want to really dominate the person every single time. Well, I feel like you got I don't know how long this can last because you got 3 alpha personalities on one team, but
They better make it work.
But for the short term, this shit right here, I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be a problem for the East because you got 3 dudes at any given moment. They can put you in a blender and make you look crazy.
Yes.
Right? So I feel like this is gonna be really bad for a lot of teams in the East. Markelle Fultz can take his whole ass to the bench and figure out why he can't shoot.
Oh my God, please.
And he shoot like me.
That's bad.
God off.
How you in the NBA game to hit inside the backboard bro, from the elbow?
Yeah. Come on now. That's all. Folks, come on now. Come on now. But you said they 3 alpha males, and which they are. But the funny thing about it, they are 3 different type of alpha males, like, which I think can all mesh. Like, Embiid is that playful, dominating dog. He's still a dog.
Jimmy's reserved.
No, Jimmy is that dog.
He's reserved. He's a dog.
Jimmy is that dog.
He is, bro.
He that dog, and he let you know he that dog.
He's reserved, bro. I like Jimmy, man. He's always he never get too high or too low. That's what I mean by reserved.
But you know,
he's a certified dog.
Yeah,
and you know that. I'm not saying that.
And you got Silky Smooth, Ben Simmons, the cool, calm, and collected.
I feel like he's young and bright-eyed. That's why I say, like, he's still bright-eyed. He really don't know everything
I think
yet.
I can mess this whole thing up is Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that's why I feel.
I think Ben Simmons think he's the best player on his team.
I mean, he is. Naturally, off the talent, he is.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like Joel Embiid is the bigger personality. Jimmy Butler is like that kind of like he's coming in as a new guy, but he has that veteran big name. I feel like with Ben Simmons thinking like, I'm the best player on this team. You got the big personality, Joel Embiid, get all the press and all the interviews and stuff like that. So
Ben be getting it too.
Ben don't want it.
I think does as a leader because he's the veteran. But Ben Simmons like, I'm that nigga. Like, bro, like I can get you 18 and 10 if I like in my sleep. I don't even gotta take my warm ups off, and I can get you 18 and 10.
And he still can.
But that's what I'm saying. So I just feel like if they can get these personalities to mesh, it's gonna be great. But if someone's like, nah, I want my own team now, pull a Kyrie, and just be like, I want to get traded out of nowhere, that can mess his soul. That can mess his soul.
And that's what I'm saying. First off, Joel's gonna be Joel. We ain't got to worry about. He's not gonna change for nobody. Jimmy cares about winning.
And that's what I'm saying.
So Jimmy will fall back.
Does he care about winning?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. Does he care about winning? Yeah.
Go to the Nets.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
you dare.
But you know what? That could have been a ploy. He's where he is now. So anything that he said could have all been a part of the grand scheme. So we can't hold him accountable for anything he said when you're trying to get up out of there.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking,
I thought you was gonna crack because you listened. Yeah.
but what I want to know, Hill, is on a scale of 1 to 10, is he still high now?
Oh, he was still high. Cause he was high off the list.
But no, I'm talking about
his list.
No, but now look at the results and where he's at.
He Snoop Dogg high now, baby. You know what I'm saying? He Wiz Khalifa high now. He getting that good high.
I try to tell you, he knew what he was doing.
All I was going off was the list.
Might have just been saying that. That's propaganda. His agent, let's throw it out there. Make him seem like we really want to get out of here. Because if I say Brooklyn and New York, the front office upstairs, they like, Jimmy want to go. He willing to go to Brooklyn?
I can only go off the list. That's it.
Hey, it worked.
It worked. And he got to the best spot he can land at.
Happiness.
Happy. And that's why I said he gonna go in there and play his role like he wanted to.
Let me give y'all a sneaky projection. Now that Jimmy's gone,
Cat.
we make first team on
Cat, I knew you was gonna say it, man.
Cat was looking like a whole out there.
Oh, shit, boy.
In the lineup. As soon as Jimmy not in the lineup, he dropped 40 and 15. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, man.
Well, what about Wiggins? Can Wiggins step his game up now?
Cat might not be that alpha dog, man. Even
Wiggins still got the
in college, he played with a lot of talent, so it's like,
Yeah, he can just fall back and be that.
Hey, Wiggins still got them straight backs.
You already know, man.
Yeah, I ain't sold one.
What else he gonna do?
Yeah, only cornrows we acknowledge as Kawhi's.
And Kawhi ain't gonna win the MVP until he cut him.
Yeah, they are. That's a standard. They got a clause in there.
Because the straight backs, he gonna win MVP that season.
You had 3. What's up? What you got?
So look, man. So I just want to talk about, man. I want to go into something a little bit different. My thing is about a coach, man. I want to pose to y'all, man. Cleveland Browns, they're brass, man. Okay, you got a rookie quarterback. You got a veteran minority coach. Let me throw that in there. And you don't even give him a chance this season. I mean, I'm saying, look at Willie Taggart, man. Okay, when you look at Willie Taggart, and then you come back and then you look at Hue Jackson, I just think any other coach gets more of an opportunity than that, and that just doesn't sit well with me. And I want to know, how do y'all think? What do y'all think out there? Does the minority coach, and I'm not even just talking about African American, because there are some different ethnicity coaches out there. Does the minority coach just stand a chance when they take a job on a team that we know already is not set up for success? What do y'all think? Is it fair, or is it like?
You want this? You want to take this one here?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start it off, man. Cause I mean, we didn't seen this movie before. We didn't seen this show before. We didn't read this book before. It's all the same old crap. Like they give us these sorry jobs. They give you these impossible jobs to win at. Tell us to hurry up and go win. And then when we don't win, because it's already impossible to win, they get us out of there. Or
But you ain't give them you
Well, like I said, or they get you on the right path. They get you on the right path, and then they get you up out of there and put somebody else in there and give them all the credit.
Yeah, because that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, that's all that you
That's
can
what's
see.
gonna happen.
You can see the Browns were trending upwards, all because of
And
him.
and then you fire him like
For what? Like, I mean, what would you expect? First off, you set him up. You set him up his first year. You on there tried all this money ball crap like this is baseball. You just straight accumulating picks and getting rid of players, getting rid of all the good talent that you absolutely had. You gave him nothing to work with, and then you say go win, and then he can't win.
yeah.
And then you get mad that he don't win. Then when he start to win, you know what I'm saying? Then when he start to win, you like, hey, it's time to go now. I mean, I'm
Time to
not,
sabotage.
I'm not getting there. Even if we talking about Hue, look at Vance Joseph.
But this
Look at Vance Joseph. Same thing about to happen to him.
Same thing. But this is my thing. Look at all the other coaches that are not minority, that are in places not doing well.
He did this on purpose. But go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say
I'm not even thinking about you. I'm thinking about like a 1-17.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking about you. And that's not even talk. There's not even talk of replacement. Well, fine.
They need time.
Yeah.
They need time.
Well,
you know,
fine.
it takes time to change the culture.
Yeah.
It takes time to change the winning culture. You know, to give him time, he
Yeah.
has the right attitude and all
Yeah.
that. But Hugh can't coach nothing
Nothing.
when it come to us. Oh, you can't do nothing. He can't get the job done.
Nah, I did this on purpose because that's what I wanted. I
Go ahead.
wanted this here.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and go ahead and get into
Please.
my little rant real quick? I ain't gonna get too mad. I'm not gonna get too wound up.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be just like this. So basically, as a minority coach, you already, start, in last place. Because when you're a minority coach, you gonna get an opportunity. You're not gonna be able to get one of those teams that's like, all right, we already in a rebuild. We just feel like this coach ain't the one for us. You're gonna be the coach that catches the rebuild when people decide. I think it's time that we need to rebuild and blow this shit for her luck. Because.
But why?
But I'm gonna tell you why. Because why should we sacrifice one of our own resume? We can just throw him in here.
Because you have trash. Your own is trash, bro.
Looking like a Pro Bowl player. Come on, son. There's no reason he should have got fired.
But why keep your own trash?
Oh no, repeat that. What you say?
Hue Jackson got the Raiders to 8-8 with Jason Campbell at quarterback and got fired.
And fired.
He can't coach him.
But wait, he had to go become a coordinator after he took the Raiders to 8-8 when the Raiders was looking like what the Browns was looking like.
And what they look like now?
Exactly. And then let's take you back to this point. So Hue Jackson was the offensive coach.
Ain't no toss of firing him though.
They was doing that whole money ball approach that we was gonna try and acquire assets and trying to do analytics and say how can we maximize production for the least amount of price. And so that's what they were doing. So when Hue Jackson first got there, they was cutting the hell out the roster.
Yeah, they were.
We had a whole bunch of players that should have been in the league.
Yeah.
That were getting moved around, that getting acquired for draft picks, that acquire even more draft picks to build a whole bunch of capital to build towards the future. So as soon as they started getting some talent, they have a pretty solid defense. You got Myles Garrett, Emmanuel Ogbah, Christian Kirksey, a lot of these defensive players. Like these are some good defensive players, but you're still in the process of building this team because you've acquired so many assets over the future, and you can't just build an NFL team like you can an NBA team. You can't just get 5 first
Too
round
many holes.
Like, all right, we gonna be back now.
Too many holes.
About 53 spots.
Yeah.
A lot of NFL is with depth. And so, but they were starting to get there. You have an offensive coach. He's been struggling, but you give him a quarterback, and you give him Jarvis Landry, and you give him some other weapons, and you start putting that together. Because they got one of the best offensive lines in the NFL.
And then fire the coach.
And then you ask, like you start getting complaining, and so you want him to give his offensive responsibilities away to somebody that, I don't care what nobody say, Hue Jackson didn't want to sign Haley, because Hue Jackson is the offensive line. Hue Jackson had Andy Dalton look like an MVP player. So you can't tell me Hue Jackson wanted to come in and give his offensive responsibilities away to another man. And that man was obviously, if you watch Hard Knocks, winning his job. So you can't tell me that, this was just, part of our plan. Nah, this was set up because for me, through the whole season, you could tell, like, they grew room in somebody else to get him up out the paint, and which is kind of sad. And like to go back to Hill's point, this is what we always see. Like you bring someone in, you get them to kind of eat that downtime and the dirty work and take all the heat. And so as soon as that other coach come in, he can look like a genius. He can look like, hey, this is exactly what we needed. We in the right direction. He took these players and actually built this team to get them on the right path. But in all honesty, you had a coach already in there who was drafted right. He built the culture. He set the standard of, all right, we're gonna compete. Because it's like you don't just like go from rebuild to like, all right, we're rebuilding, we're gonna be a winning team. It's rebuild, compete, win, championship level. Like it's steps to a rebuild. You don't just automatically go from, hey, we got these 5 draft picks in here now, we ready to compete for a championship. Nah, you gotta learn how to win. And then you gotta build a winning culture. And then after you build that winning culture, you gotta start turning that into wins and like consecutive wins. And then winning seasons, like consistent winning. And the consistent winning will breed that championship mentality.
Yeah, so
You definitely deserve one more year of this of a legit team to see what he can actually do. But
so
you already know how
they
that
just
goes.
cut his legs from right from under him.
So this is my biggest example, always. So remember when, after Bob Davie, Tyrone Willingham got that job at Notre Dame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyrone Willingham, he had a winning career record, but they only gave him 3 years.
But they at least gave him a fair. I felt like that was fair.
Nah, because like I feel like in college it's different, especially when you're at Notre Dame because they have such high standards of recruiting.
Exactly.
And so they brought in Charlie White after Tyrone Willingham.
Look what happened.
They gave Tyrone Willingham 3 seasons. They gave Charlie White 5 seasons. Who do you think got the higher career winning percentage?
Ty.
But if you play more seasons, you're already at a disadvantage when you talk about percentages. So that's.
Ty got that better winning percentage.
But I know. But Weiss played more seasons, so you're at a disadvantage. He's at a disadvantage.
So that
was
was
percentages.
He proved AJ's point. Charlie Weiss was trash.
No,
Why did y'all give him that
know.
many times?
No, what I'm saying is, bro, if you're gonna talk about percentages, they gotta be the same amount of time. Because now when you go into longer years, he has the probability of having a lower percentage. That's the probability now. But I understand what you're saying.
AJ's point, he was trash when he got to them extra years.
But I understand. But this is the thing. So you just got rid of one coach. You bring in Willingham. You get rid of another coach. You take in Weiss. Like they're at a point where they had to try to keep a coach. So it was unfortunate. But for me,
they always try.
The 3 years for Willingham is a lot better than most minority coaches get when they go places. And I just felt like, he had the talent. That was the thing about Willingham. Like, they had the roster to where he should have been better than what he was. And I felt like they gave him a fair shot, but I feel like he's one of the few who have had a fair shot.
They didn't have a roster of Charlie Weiss?
I mean,
roster.
I mean, they did, but you just told me about the minor. That was my whole question. You just told me that Charlie Weiss is not at a disadvantage, like Willingham was. Like you don't have the leash. You don't have the leash, Willingham, that we're going to give to Weiss because of various reasons that I'm choosing to not go into, because that's going to be getting political and things of that nature. But you know why. But to me, what I'm saying is, for a university of that stature, I felt like they gave Tyrone Willingham a fair shot. He need to do a little bit more in the time when he was there.
My whole thing, let's break it. Like I said, once again, we just said this before on numerous shows. When is winning going to take over? When is winning going to trump all? If you can get the job done, shouldn't that be the standard? Like, shouldn't that be the criteria? Like, I'm sure players is not sitting there like, man, I wish we had a white coach, man, because this nigga can't get it done.
They don't care.
Like, I'm pretty sure that they don't care about nothing but winning. If you win, get the job done. So if you give the person the necessary tools to get the job done, the necessary pieces, then they should easily get it done. I'm confused on why everybody else, like, why is it so much of a rush to let's get the young other. Man, whatever, man. I don't need it's gonna give you work. It's pointless, man. Like it's pointless, bro. Like
you said, it
don't make sense, bro. You out there coaching with your hand behind your back. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you better hurry up and win. Cause if you don't win,
you're on the chopping block.
You go back to the coordinator. You ain't gonna get another chance. It's come on now. Look at Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph about to get fired. He never had a quarterback. Case Keenum is trash. He never had a quarterback. He can't. But they gonna bring. And I guarantee.
But that's his GM's fault.
No. Oh, he's not gonna take accountability for it.
I'm just saying.
He's not gonna take accountability for it. So what's he gonna do? But look,
we are going to change the narrative, and we're going to let people know whose fault that is.
Let these GMs and these owners get the job done and stop blaming everybody else.
So, really quick. My other point, one of my points, one of the people who sent us an email brought it up, but I just want to, like, man, Hill got the jersey on. I just want to say, like, dang, man, I just feel for my guy Dez Bryant. Throw up the X one time. Just like what an emotional roller coaster to fight this machine of the NFL to be a person, to stand out for what you believe in the right way, not do anything wrong. Stand on your morals and actually achieve what you wanted to achieve out of this season, to accomplish that, to get the opportunity to go in and show people, what you were worth, and to go in and practice on the first day and to just tear your Achilles, man. That just man, my heart goes out to Dez, man. I just feel for that guy. I just truly think if the Saints would have kept him, man, they already contenders.
Yeah.
But I just think I just really think, man, like, they could have done it with Dez, man. And it just hurts me because the sitting out is what hurt him, man. Here's to you, Dez. A moment of silence. To yesterday. But what y'all think? What y'all think about that, man? Is that
Hill, baby? I know Hill.
Is that the NFL's fault, like, for making players have to hold out and do all of these outrageous things, and he kind of put himself at a disadvantage with not being able to play real football, and then try to come back in November to play football, and now you see the end result.
He was fighting the narrative. That's all. He was fighting the narrative the entire time. Oh, he's a locker room cancer. Oh, he's a bad guy. He's had attitude issues and all that. And everything that he has is what his former team is missing.
Yeah, I said it earlier.
The former thing about it, like, everything that he had, you can see everybody that was so happy for him that when he got signed,
they was happy.
So how are you a locker room cancer? Like, how are you a bad person? If all these people are so happy for you at this moment, how are you a bad person?
I'll tell you right now.
Him having this passion.
Anybody out there who says this is because Dez was lazy, Dez didn't work out, Dez didn't take care of his body, Dez didn't keep himself in shape,
It clearly
I
don't
want you to go sit on a cactus because you know what you're talking about. Because Dez always was going to keep himself in shape. It's just some things that you just cannot prepare for. And like
the Achilles is just the Achilles.
His ligaments and
that has nothing to do with anything.
You can't like you can get yourself in shape. You can get your body ready to be in condition, but in condition to actually compete in a professional sport or something at the highest level is completely different. It's just requires so much from your body that sometimes when you try and throw yourself back in after being on the side,
one wrong step,
and just trying to get in condition for how many months without a job, and your body's used to playing in contact sports this long.
You can tear your Achilles without playing football. Like, just one wrong step, like you said, it's a soft tissue.
But everybody was already conditioned about the narrative that, like, kick him while he was down and joke on him. So they were like, oh, he won't train him, but he won't in shape. That was everybody's first initial reaction. What you was doing? Oh, like you know, like he can't hurt his, like it's like this ain't football.
And I didn't have to do anything because I didn't have a job. Like when you don't have a job, you don't have to do anything.
I'm still following Dez. I never unfollowed him. That boy been working. He been putting in work. He been showing his workouts the entire time. He been working. Dez wake up in shape. Don't ever say Dez ain't in shape. That's the last thing that you gonna say about Dez Bryant is being in shape.
But you know what's crazy?
Come on now.
When Jay Cutler left the Bears and he retired and everything, and then he came back to the Dolphins, you think Jay Cutler was in shape?
You think he was working out?
You think Jay Cutler was working out?
He had a job in Fox.
Jay Cutler wasn't working out before then when he was in the league.
Like
Jay Cutler.
He didn't even ride. Like, he don't even know how to ride a bike. Right? You don't think he's working out?
Jay Cutler. Come on.
It is what it is. Just it's an unfortunate injury, and I hope for Dez's sake that he can come back because, as we all know, this injury is one of the toughest injuries to come back from, especially for a skill position like wide receiver, somebody who has to cut and come in and out of breaks.
Yeah, he's gonna be 30.
This might be an unpopular opinion, even though I know it's not gonna happen. But seeing Dez's injury, hey Kaepernick, stay away, bro. Stay from the NFL. You just keep making your mark in these people's lives.
I don't think he want to come back.
I honestly don't think he want to come back. Like,
I think he's happy.
Keep doing your thing. Like even if you do want to come back, man, stay away, man. Because I don't want you to go out like this. I don't want you to give those people that satisfaction.
Well,
like, see,
time out. I cut you. If Jay Cutler can come back,
anybody,
Cap, you come back, bro. Come back. Jay Cutler came back. Cap, come back, bro. Don't listen to AJ. AJ tripping.
Come back, bro. Cap can't come back.
Don't come back, Cap. Psych, nah.
He not gonna get the same energy.
But this is my thing. Just to your point, like, when people saying that he wasn't in shape, this is my thing. Kobe Bryant tore his ACL. I mean, not his ACL, his Achilles. And Terrell Suggs tore his Achilles. And one thing I know about both of those players, they are known for coming in ready.
Yeah, you already know Kobe in shape.
And Suggs, let's be real, Suggs has been the fastest recoverer of injuries in football history.
Yeah.
And he's been able to play multiple seasons. Like, he's been ready. Like, we're talking about people who have known it could just happen.
It's a freak injury.
It's a freak injury.
Boogie tore his Achilles last year standing there. Like come on now, but he in shape. Y'all clowns, man. Y'all get me worked up.
It can just happen, man. When that thing pop,
it pop. Snap, crackle.
You only got so many. God only give you so many steps and plants in that Achilles.
But you know what's crazy? It's a lot of football players. Like when it comes to that Achilles, they'll have you see them on the injury report or a sore Achilles,
and that boot. Maybe
but with an Achilles, it don't really heal until it pops and then you get it repaired.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened with Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman played the whole season. He was like, I'm just gonna play with it until it pops.
And boom.
Hey, y'all think about can I share something with y'all?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Drake Kirkpatrick been limited in practice for the last 2 weeks for a sore Achilles.
Come on, man.
So you hoping that thing pop, huh? That thing about to pop.
Out of here.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, you know I'm watching some Madness right now.
Get on and do some hard stops, baby. That thing will pop.
And we hit all your topics.
Yeah, man, we hit them all, man.
So man, you already know. We're gonna wrap it up. You can catch us all major platforms, baby.
Every
we live.
One, baby.
We live. Everything you can think of. They got podcasts.
Baby.
We out there. We lit now.
Podcast.
Can I
Stitcher.
Make a statement real quick before we leave? So I just want to tell all of our listeners, I know that I sound like I'm calling from jail, but we are making every effort that we can, going through every avenue that we can to improve this audio quality on my end. And it's coming. We're making some strides, but we just keep running into some snags. And I guarantee you, once it's lit, it's lit.
It's gonna be real.
It's lit.
We forgot to get the one. We forgot to get the one question that we had from a fan. what we're gonna do, we're gonna post it on our Instagram. So everybody, Instagram 3manweave_. If you got questions, email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Once again, we on all major platforms.
All of them.
YouTube, we here.
Yes,
it's gonna
sir.
be in the description box. We here, we
Click
live.
the links. Hit
3Man
subscribe.
Weave, baby.
Get them notifications, baby. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Rate us 5 stars on Apple.
Please, rate us 5 stars. Please, ASAP.